Welcome back guys again to a new video from your channel New Cars Technology. My name is Josh and today's video is about the all-new Toyota Century SUV. Toyota has finally unveiled its long-awaited flagship Century SUV, which represents the peak of Japanese engineering, elegance, and bespoke craftsmanship. After a lengthy teaser campaign and even industry rumors about the car and its development stage, the 2024 Toyota Century has just been presented in Japan. The Century SUV, the apex of Toyota's SUV lineup, has a straightforward and concentrated goal: to be the ultimate chauffeur-driven SUV in Japan. To make a remark, we must first discuss the appearance of the Century SUV. If you've already imagined a Century sedan with chunkier proportions and a more forceful appearance, you're on the right track. The Century SUV retains the sedan's regal and dignified appearance, but in a body that allows for a higher driving position and more vertical internal space. Toyota was even astute enough to compare the sizes of the Century SUV and car. This means that the Century SUV is taller and broader than the sedan, although it is somewhat shorter in length and wheelbase. However, the Century SUV has 4 inches greater couple distance, the horizontal space between the hip points of the front and rear seats, than the sedan. The majestic appearance of the Century SUV works well in a tall body shape, as expected. With its quad LED headlights and taillights, the vehicle appears imposing, but the entire appearance is elegantly restrained. It also appears extremely similar to a Rolls-Royce Cullinan. But that doesn't mean Toyota has plagiarized the British ultra-luxury brand, because the Century sedan already looks very European. Oh, and while it wasn't included in the press kit, a performance-oriented GR Men variant was introduced during the event, with sportier bodywork and wheels, but the overall design remains authentic to what a Century is and should be. Stepping inside, the interior surfaces of the new Century SUV are extremely customizable to the customer's demands and desires. Though Toyota has not yet released the different material and upholstery options that buyers can choose. On the tech front, there's a large infotainment system that runs Toyota's latest software, as well as a 12.3-inch fully digital instrument cluster. And because this is a flagship chauffeur-driven luxury SUV, there's an immaculately tuned surround sound system, though Toyota didn't reveal the manufacturer's speaker count. Surprisingly, the Century SUV offers 2 different backdoor configurations. The Century SUV will be available in Japan with the standard hinge doors that open up to 75 degrees for convenient entry and departure. In the near future, motorized rear sliding doors, similar to those used in minivans, will be available. However, for simple access to the back seats, there are power retractable step boards and C-pillar mounted grab handles. The Century SUV lacks a third row in order to achieve its goal of becoming a chauffeur-driven SUV. Instead, this automobile only seats 4 people, so you have a lovely fixed center console where you can operate all of the rear seat features. The passenger compartment of the Century SUV is fully separate from the cargo area. Thick sound deadening and noise-reducing laminated glass contributes to the vehicle's tranquility and isolation. The new 3.5-liter V6 plug-in hybrid power plant is the only option for the 2024 Toyota Century SUV. Albeit Toyota did not publish its stats, we think it is the same one found in the Lexus TX 550h, which means it should produce 406 horses. Albeit torque figures are not provided for Toyota's series parallel hybrids, as is customary. All-wheel drive is standard, and it is paired with an ECVT. Yes, as you've undoubtedly guessed by now, the Century SUV is built on the TNGA platform, which is also used by the Toyota Grand Highlander and Lexus TX. Unfortunately, we have more questions than answers for this question. The Century SUV will be offered in Japan and produced at the Tahara factory, which was only revealed during the introduction. The Century SUV will be so uncommon that just 30 vehicles will be built monthly for Japan, which works out to just about $170,000. And if it will be that exceedingly limited, its chances of reaching in North America sound very unlikely. Before I finish the video, I invite you to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to receive all of the latest and most exclusive automotive news. If you have any questions, feel free to put it in the comments. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.